Understand what will happen when you waste your time. You will remain broke. You will remain unattractive. You will remain unhappy. You will be depressed. You will be sad. You will have a victim mentality. You will feel like the world is out to get you because you're wasting time. You will look back at 50, when you're 50, you will look back at your life and say, where did my life go? I didn't accomplish anything in my life. Yo, what's good? It's your boy BBM Molly G back with another video. Y'all know what to do, so I'm not going to even tell y'all what to do, but you know what to do. In this video, we're going to talk about why you got to stop wasting your time. Because, like, a lot of people would just be wasting their time, bro. They be wasting their time on things that's not going to add any value to their life. They're wasting their time in these dead-end jobs. They're wasting their time in these dead-end relationships. They're wasting their time in these dead-end friendships, bro. Look, you got one life on this planet. You don't get a do-over. You don't get to retry. You don't get reincarnated and get to make all the great decisions that you made in this life and get rid of the bad ones. No, you got one life to live. And wasting your time is literally wasting your life. It's not a matter of, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be here for the next 15 years so I can deal with this girl in this relationship. And then when things go left, it doesn't matter because I could just move on. Look at life like this. If you only had 1 year to live, would you still be doing the same stuff that you're doing right now? If you had a date on your forehead that said, I'm gonna die on this day, will you still be entertaining the BS that you have been entertaining your whole life? Me personally, no. I wouldn't. I would spend the time that I have on this planet doing the things that make me happy. I would spend the time on this planet being with the people that make me happy. I would spend time on this planet that year doing the job, doing the career, being on my purpose because that makes me happy. When you look at your life like that, like I have a limited amount of time on this planet, let me optimize it, is when you will stop wasting time. And going into wasting time, you have to realize time management. Watching TV 10 hours a day is wasting time. Yeah, you might be like, well, that's pleasurable. Okay, but in that 10 hours that you're watching TV, could you not have, I don't know, worked on your physical? I don't know, worked on your mental? I don't know, work on your spirit? Doing things that actually going to add value to your life, that's going to make you more prosperous in the end of the day. What would you rather do? Would you rather sit there on the PlayStation 5, play Call of Duty, play 2K for 15 hours a day and not make no money, not elevate, not work on your mental, not gain no knowledge, not better the predicament that you're in? Those things are simply leisures for how you calm down, how you relax. Call them rest. Playing the game should be something that you do the rest. Playing your game all day is not something that you should be doing. No, you have better things to do. Stop wasting your time. Binge watching Love is Blind on Netflix all day long, and you have better things to do than just sit in your bed and watch TV. Why don't you try to make some money? Why don't you go out there and hustle? Like me. I don't care. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I DoorDash. I have 2 jobs. I make good money at my jobs. I also make content, and I also DoorDash. Why do I DoorDash? Because I simply looked at my time of the day. I said, every day, I have about 5 hours to myself where I'm not sleeping, where I'm not doing nothing that's involved my business, work, or anything like that, or praying. I have 5 hours. What can I do in these 5 hours? Some people will say, well, bro, you can play a PlayStation. Some people going to say, well, bro, you can watch TV. Some people could say, well, bro, you can go out there and have fun and go party and go date women. No, me, I'm going to take those 5 hours and I'm going to go make me some more money. Not because I even need the money, but because those extra $150, $200 to $250 I make every week DoorDashing, I put into the S&P 500. Why do I do that? Because that's $250 every week that I wouldn't have had if I was to be lazy, watch TV, those 5 hours every day. That money is not something that I need right now. So I take that money and I put it in the S&P 500 so I know over the next 15 years I could be prosperous. There's no such thing as extra money, but it's extra money to me. It's extra money. $1,000 a month that goes into my investment account that is, again, has no effect on my bills, my livelihood, or even the things that I want to do for fun. Nothing in that. That's just bonus money that I put into there for my future, for my investments. I'm not going to waste my life doing the things being low value, because to me, all the high value guys, all the top guys know how to optimize their time. They do everything. They do things every day that's going to add value to their future. They work on their physical health. They work on their spiritual health. They work on their mental health. They work on their financial health. They learn their self more. They cultivate the relationships around them. They're not being lazy. You're watching my video right now. This is not something lazy because you're gaining knowledge. But if you were doom scrolling on Instagram, doom scrolling on TikTok, you would notice that you spend 5, 6, 7 hours on these apps every day, just scrolling, consuming content. Most of the content that you probably consume is comedy. Because I know, like, most people, they probably just scroll past all the motivational stuff. I'm sure these purpose videos that I'm going to do for this month, because it's the holy month of Ramadan, and I'm going to stay away from some of the haram content that I'll be posting about women. I'm going to keep it all halal this month. I'm sure these videos aren't going to do that many views. Why? Because people don't really care about bettering their life. What they look for is to complain about their situation and things that doesn't really add value to your life. I'm keeping it real. Women are no different from watching TV. Women are no different from playing the video games. Depending on what kind of woman that you're dealing with, it's not really adding no value to your life. It's a leisure time. It's something fun. It's something you do in your spare time. Entertaining women is a leisure. I much rather entertain myself by self-developing, growing into the best version of myself than entertaining anything else. Because if I don't, and I'm not disciplined, and I don't do it now, in a few years, I'm going to look back on my life and say, yo, I wasted my life. Do you want to do that? Bro? Do you want to look back when you're 40 and say, I wasted my life? For my little bros, for my bros that are 19, 18, that's in their 20s. Do you want to be me at 34 years old, looking back on your life, talking about I wasted it because I wasn't disciplined and I ain't put the time and energy into the thing that's going to make me prosper in the future? Take it from your big bro. Stop wasting the time on things that's not adding no value to your life. And this goes into my first point. If it's not adding value to your life, it's a waste of time. Let me ask you a question, gang. And this is outside of my streamers. This is outside my guys who actually make content. How much money are you making on streams? How much money are you making playing Call of Duty? Come on, bro. Answer the question. How many games do you run on NBA 2K? A day. Every day. I get it. You like it. It's a fun game. But how many games do you run? 1, 10, 15, 20? Call of Duty. How many death matches are you playing every day? 1 match? 10 matches? 15 matches? Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you another question. How much money is you making off doing that? Other than relaxing, other than leisure time, other than playing, what value does playing NBA 2K, playing Mortal Kombat, playing Call of Duty bring to your life? I said leave out the streamers because the streamers, at least they'll play a match and they'll get 10 cents off their match. They'll make 20 cents, 30 cents, $1, whatever the top streamers make, whatever they make. I'm talking about the bottom streamer. At least they're making something. Content creators. You could be on Instagram and scroll all day. You could be on TikTok and scroll all day. Me, I said it's a waste of time for me, knowledgeable guy that I am, to simply consume content all day. So I make content. Instead of me doom scrolling for 6 hours. I could spend 2 hours, pump out 10 videos. 3 of those 10 videos is going to get me $10 a video over the span of a week or two. Because the rest will probably flop because, you know, it's never consistent. I'm not consistent yet. But 3 of those videos might get me $10 a piece. $30 for that week that I made off making videos. How much money are you making off scrolling on Instagram? How much money are you making scrolling on TikTok? What, you shy? What, you nervous? Instead of posting, you're on the app. To me, it's a waste of time doing anything that is not going to add value to my life. Going to the gym. That is something that adds value to my life. Why? Because if I'm not physically healthy, I can't live the life that I want. I don't want to die at 50. I don't want to die at 45 over a stroke. I don't want to die at 55 over a stroke. Matter of fact, I know this guy. I went to high school with. RIP to him. RIP, I ain't gonna say his name because that's my guy. RIP to him. But he's 35 and he just passed away because he had a stroke. He was big. He was a big guy. Very big. Very big. Big guy. Passed away because he had a stroke. He was one of the smartest guys in my high school. I'm sure he graduated college with like a 4.0 GPA. And he made it to 35 because he didn't take the time to focus on his physical health. The nigga been big since we was in high school. Like, he been one of the biggest guys since he was in high school. And he's gone now because of a stroke. You're wasting your time consuming those foods that's going to mess up your body. Your body is a temple. Your body is a temple. And I struggle with this too because I consume things like weed. I occasionally have a drink. May Allah forgive me. And these things are destroying my body. But every day that I wake up, I try to say, you know what? I'm going to stop smoking. And where I used to smoke 10 Dutches a day, I might smoke 1 a week now. 1 every 4 or 5 days now. When I was smoking every day. Before, I used to have a drink every day. Now, it's rare that I have a drink. On occasion, I might have one. And may Allah forgive me because I'm not supposed to be drinking. But I would have one. But it's destroying my body. I understand the hadiths. I understand why they tell us not to consume intoxicants. Consuming those intoxicants is a waste of time. It's a waste of money. You know, I sat back and I thought about it. I said, over this year, how much money did I spend on weed? At least 10 bands. How much money did I spend on liquor? Maybe 3, 4 bands. You know, going out buying drinks and stuff like that. Maybe 3, 4 bands. How much money did I spend on, you know, roll-ups, backwoods and stuff like that? A couple $100 maybe 1,000. I just told y'all I spent 14 grand a year on consumables, intoxicants. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of money. I don't need to be consuming these things because it's not adding any value to my life. It's not elevating me. Yeah, it makes me feel good, but it makes me feel crappy after I get done being fried. Because I sit there and I'm like, Allah does not want me to do this. I should be doing better things with my life. I need to work on becoming the best version of myself. Y'all think I'm up here making videos just preaching? No, bro. A lot of times these videos that I make, I watch my own videos. I rewatch my videos when I need to learn lessons. And one of those lessons is stop wasting time. Stop being lazy. Stop being unproductive. Stop doing things that's not going to be beneficial to you in the future. Your future is what matters. That little girl that you think is cute and she's toxic and she evil, but you're infatuated with the way she looks, she's going to be a waste of time. She's going to be a waste of time. Sleeping with a bunch of women, I'm going to be honest. I know we red pill. I know these guys love women. Sleeping with a bunch of women is simply just a waste of time. It's leisure, but it stops you because you're spending money, you're spending time, you're spending energy on something that, 1, you can't control, 2, that has their own wills, wants, and desires, and 3, that's not permanent. If you had a woman by your side like that was your wife that's going to stay with you forever, then yes, that wouldn't be a waste of time of investing into that. But a lot of times dudes be investing into women and they're not even going to be there but for a season, maybe 6 months. And then after those 6 months, you sit back and think, yo, man, I wish I would never dealt with her because I spent like 15 bands on this chick and she's not even here. Am I wrong? Are those dead-end relationships not a waste of time? Is those dead-end jobs not a waste of time? Is consuming intoxicants not a waste of time? What? You could spend your time doing something That's when you look back on your life, you're going to be like, yo, I'm proud of the man I became. I'm proud of the life that I live. I'm proud of the things that I accomplish. You're not accomplishing nothing if you smoke weed all day. You're not accomplishing nothing if you drink liquor all day. You're just an addict. Call it what it is. Well, you can't be an addict and you smoke weed. No, you can. If you can't go 4 days without smoking weed, you're addicted. If you didn't smoke and you get moody, you're addicted. Go ahead. You don't believe me? Go look up the big book. I read the big book, both of them, NA and AA. I read them both. Go look it up. If you constantly need consumables, intoxicants, you're addicted. Now, there's severities of addiction, but niggas can be addicted to weed, and that's a fact. Now, my next point, right, is you have to use your time wisely. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is how they use their time. I guarantee you, the successful people know how to optimize their 24 hours. Because we all got the same 24 hours. I got the same 24 hours. You got the same 24 hours. They say we need 6 to 8 hours of sleep, which is true. So the rest of those hours, what are you doing? Are you consuming things that's not adding value? Or are you consuming things that's going to add value? Are you studying so you can gain knowledge to better your career, to better your purpose, to better your craft, your skill, whatever you're good at? Or are you just binge watching, doom watching, TikTok, Netflix, Hulu? Are you laying in the bed all day? And are you not getting up early, or are you just wasting time all day? Now, there's people that always tell you, hey, you gotta get up early, start your day early. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't been a morning person in years. Why haven't I been a morning person in years? Because I'm a chef. Most of my shifts end at 2 a.m. Most of my shifts end very late. So I will sleep till like 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, and get up and do my stuff. But the hours that I'm awake, I'm working. That's a fact. The hours that I awake, I'm working. So if some people say get up at 6 in the morning and I get up at 10, from 10 to 2 a.m. the next day, I'm working. I'm doing something. So that's why I say I'm not going to tell you to get up early. They say successful people get up early and catch the worm. But if you're a night person like me, you have night jobs, and over the span of working and stuff for like over 10 years, because I've been in kitchens over 10 years, my body just accustomed to being up at night. It's not accustomed to waking up in the morning early as crap. It's not accustomed to that. I literally get up, do fudger, and go back to sleep for like an hour or two, couple hours, and then get up and go start my day. But the hours that I'm up, I use my time wisely. First thing I do when I get up after fudger, I'm talking about like during the morning. First thing I do when I get up is I wash up, immediately get dressed and go to the gym. Go spend my hour in the gym. Come back from the gym, wash all that dirt off of me and everything, brush my teeth, immediately get in my car, go DoorDash. While I'm DoorDashing, I'm either consuming content, knowledgeable content, or I'm making content for my TikTok. After I get done doing my DoorDash, I come back to my mom's crib to help take care of my father because that he's sick. I do that for like 7 hours. While I'm doing that, I'm also making content right now for you guys. After I get done doing that, I'll go back to my crib or I go stay with my shorty. But even while I'm there doing stuff, I'm reading books while I'm with her or I'm by myself. Every day, bro. It doesn't stop for me. Every day I'm working on something. And you have to learn how to use your time wisely. The 24 hours that we got, you can optimize that, bro. There's so many hours in a day. You don't think you have enough time in a day. Yes, you do. You just have to reallocate that time. Like, really think about how much time you consume watching TV. I'm gonna keep going back to this watching TV thing because I know people love watching TV. You binge watch 5 episodes. That's 5 hours. You could have read half of a book. You could have worked out 5 times over. You could have prayed 5 times over. You could have worked, gained money in those 5 hours. My thing is, you have to use your time wisely. And this goes into a very important point, and I truly believe this. I believe that 70% of every day need to be spent on self-development. Yeah, whether that's reading, whether that's working out, whether that's sitting with yourself and trying to get rid of your negative character traits, understanding your negative character traits, understanding where you lack, what skills you need to increase on. 70%, if you do the math, that's most of your day, majority of your day. Other 30%, relaxation time and sleep. 30% of your day should literally just be on relaxation and sleep. 30%, my nigga. 70% should be on you trying to become the best version of yourself. You go to work, you spend 8 hours at your job. You should spend another 3 hours on your side business. You should spend another hour or 2 hours in the gym, working on your physical health. You should probably spend an hour and a half reading to gain knowledge. That's what I do. I believe it's a waste of time if I'm spending most of my time, like I'm spending 30% on self-development and I spend 70% on BS. That's where most people fail. That's why most people are in the position that they're in right now, is because they'll spend 70% of their day doing things that doesn't add any value and only 30% of their day doing things that add value to their life. They waste their day. The successful people, I guarantee you, the successful people either spend 70% of their day working on themselves or they spend more than that. It's the lazy people. It's the bummy people. It's the people that wish they could, that's not willing to be disciplined and spend that 70% of their time on to bettering themselves. It's a fact. You don't believe me? What do you do all day? How much time, what percentage of your day do you spend on working on yourself? What percentage of the day do you spend on self-development? What percentage of the day do you spend on growing into the best version of yourself? Go ahead. Comment below, how much time a day do you spend on working on yourself? Just let me know, because I'm trying to figure it out. Me, I want to spend 70% of my day working on myself. And this is my last and final point. Understand what will happen when you waste your time. You will remain broke. You will remain unattractive. You will remain unhappy. You will be depressed. You will be sad. You will have a victim mentality. You will feel like the world is out to get you because you're wasting time. You will look back at 50, when you're 50, you will look back at your life and say, where did my life go? I didn't accomplish anything in my life. This will happen. This is a guarantee. This is a guarantee that's going to happen if you keep wasting your time. You keep wasting your time. People don't realize that they waste their time until they're on their deathbed. Until they get that news that they got cancer, or they get the news that they're sick, or they get the news that they have 6 months of life to live left, and now they want to be on rush mode. Now they want to be on grind mode. Now they want to accomplish the thing. Now they want to tack off their bucket list because someone told them that they got 6 months to live. I'm telling you now, look at your life like you got 6 months to live. Look at your life like you got 6 months to accomplish everything you wanted in this life. Because tomorrow was not promised to nobody. And I'm telling you, when you keep wasting your time, you keep wasting your life, you will never be happy, bro. And that's all I got to say about this. This been a video by your boy BVM Molly G. Y'all know what to do. If y'all want consultation calls, one-on-one consultation calls, DM me on any of my socials and we can link up. I'm out.